What a narcissist does when their world crumbles. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Narcissist and Karma channel. Today's video we're going to be discussing what a narcissist does when their world comes crashing down. Let's pause here and think about this. We are all familiar with the narcissistic behavior of those in power, but have we ever considered what happens to them when the time comes? We should all work to improve the world, all we still can. However, this is not the case with narcissists. They are ensnared in a cycle of dishonesty and materialism, believing that acquiring wealth is a game to be played at any cost. Dealing with a narcissist can be challenging, especially when it comes to material possessions. Because they look at life as a competition, they will steal your belongings even if they don't belong to them. However, we should keep in mind that earthly wealth is meaningless in the hereafter. I hope you will give some thought to things that are crucial, such as generosity, compassion, and love. Join me in making the world a place where noble ideals are prioritized before material possessions. Friends, let us continue to share joy and optimism with the globe, always keeping in mind that we are connected no matter where we may be. It is vital to have a conversation about the drawbacks of sharing a home with a narcissist. It's difficult to admit that a loved one has injured you, especially if you were raised by narcissistic parents or grandparents. However, we must keep in mind that we have allies in our struggle. Many others before you have faced adversity on a similar scale, and you have emerged stronger and more capable. If you identify with this group, please know that you are not doomed to a lifetime of suffering at the hands of narcissists. You must understand that narcissists seek power and control at all costs, and will resort to any means necessary to maintain their grip on you. They urge us to question our own value and consider ourselves undeserving of esteem. We must not give in to their deception and believe their lies. The truth that we are all worthy of respect and affection cannot be changed. If you're dealing with a narcissist, you should know that help is available. It is possible to escape their poisonous influence and start leading a happy, successful life. You can overcome any difficulty and emerge stronger from the experience with the support of friends, family, and a greater force. Let us petition God to give individuals who are dealing with narcissistic abuse the fortitude to go through it. Because of their charisma and persuasiveness, narcissists can be difficult to spot in our midst. We must exercise caution and keep an eye out for indicators of egocentric conduct on their part. When we find out that someone we trusted has been using and manipulating us, it can be devastating. We can't let it destroy our sense of worth. If you or someone you care about is a narcissist, your relationships may suffer. They could make it difficult for us to spend time with our grandchildren or turn our friends against us. Both our private and professional life can be negatively impacted by narcissists. It's vital to remember that narcissism can exist in even the most successful businesses, but that people's true colors always come through in the end. We need to keep our guard up lest we be taken advantage of by those who don't have our best interests at heart. We must keep in mind our strength and significance despite the narcissist's attempts to diminish us. When our lives are turned upside down, we need to have the strength and fortitude to pick up the pieces and start over, surrounded by those who love and care for us. We've all been through at least one toxic relationship that left us feeling depleted and confused after being the recipient of another person's negativity and manipulation. Narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, is a condition that can cause severe harm to those around its sufferers. It might be difficult to spot the indicators of toxic and destructive conduct when we're in a relationship with a narcissist. These people may captivate us with their charisma at first, but they eventually turn on us because they need to take out their frustrations on someone. If they feel they need to find more reasons to be negative, they may even withdraw from us, leaving us feeling abandoned and damaged. Keep in mind that narcissists have a track record of wrecking marriages, friendships, and even family and neighbor bonds. There is no one to turn to for comfort if they mature and suffer serious narcissistic harm as a result of their actions. But we have the ability to safeguard ourselves from such associations. Instead of stooping to their level, we might opt to keep our calm and self-respect intact. Talk to people you trust for advice on how to handle the situation. Keep in mind that we have the power to decide how to respond to their actions, while yet maintaining our dignity. You are not alone if you are dating a narcissist. Maintain vigilance and reach out for help to get through this unscathed. More so than you need the narcissist needs you. They can't pursue their goals without your enthusiasm, optimism, and brilliance. The exact opposite of what they say is true. When you're in a trauma bond with a narcissist, they may make you feel like you can't function without them. But in reality, they're the ones sucking the life force right out of you. Leaving a narcissist can be challenging, and you may find yourself questioning how you ever got involved with someone so self-absorbed. However, keep in mind that the narcissistic cloud is extremely strong and can render you unconscious. It's okay to put in the time necessary to mend and rebuild. The narcissist requires your trust and physical proximity to exert power and control over you, but you can get by just fine without them. In order to start healing, you need to focus on the here and now. Even if it takes a while, you will succeed. You are incredible and powerful if you have started the process of healing. The narcissist may have moved on to someone else, but that doesn't mean you have to put up with him or her forever. Don't be reluctant to share your emotions and experiences with others who can relate. The narcissist may think they are in charge, but their negative actions will eventually come up with them. I understand how challenging it is to end things with a narcissist, but you don't deserve to be with someone who seeks to manipulate and control you. Remember that what they do has nothing to do with your value. Instead, their vulnerabilities and underlying issues are exposed. The narcissist may have mistreated you in several ways, including constant phone monitoring and control. As part of their overall goal to dominate their environment, this is only one tactic they plan to use. The good news is that you have the ability to make changes and get your life back on track. Don't change who you are for anyone or anything. Appreciate what you have and use your travels to grow as a person. Always prioritize your own happiness. You are worthy of being treated with dignity and respect, and you are never truly alone. I pray that you find solace and healing as you move on, and know that you have my undying love and support. Please take care of yourself. I look forward to hearing from you again. We must keep in mind that our earthly belongings will be worthless in the hereafter, and that we are not fighting this battle alone. With support from loved ones and a higher power, we may overcome narcissistic abuse and move on with our lives. It's crucial to be on the lookout for narcissists because of the harm they can do to our personal and professional life. We have the option of staying calm and powerful so that we can eventually overcome any challenges we face. Understand that the narcissistic cloud is strong enough to induce a trance, but know that you can take as much time as you need to recover and restore your life. Realize that you have the ability to make changes and move forward with your life.